Jonathan Kriegel, CEO of Docomo Digital. Thanks for joining us.
Hi, Justin. Good to be with you.
Docomo Digital, it's the mobile commerce related business of the NTT Docomo Group. You work with more than 200 carriers, 300 merchants globally. So tell us, what are the big macro trends you're seeing in the carrier digital services market?
So, Justin, what we're observing is that carriers all over the world, like our parent NTT Docomo in Japan, are looking for ways to find revenue growth as they see their traditional voice, SMS, and data business slowing down. So as they move into digital services, all sorts of lifestyle services, streaming, gaming, etc., they're looking for ways to make it safer and simpler for their customers to purchase those digital goods. And carrier billing is a key to enabling the digital services ecosystem. So what we're seeing is we're seeing those carriers that are most successful, and we see that as large carriers like Bouygues Telecom in France, could be smaller startups like U-Mobile in Malaysia. Those carriers that take a very proactive stance to marketing those services to consumers at key moments, maybe when they buy a new terminal, change tariff plans, are looking at opportunities to really proactively engage with customers. We're seeing those carriers be successful in growing their digital services business.
You're one of the largest managed services providers in the carrier billing space, so you're well placed to tell us what's keeping carriers up at night. Jonathan, what are the big challenges and opportunities for operators at the moment?
So operators who want to get involved in carrier billing think about things like fraud and bad debt as concerns for any payment method, but certainly for carrier billing. They think about the challenges of onboarding multiple merchants. Traditionally, VAS services were all local merchants in a particular country, and those merchants would write to the operator's API. Now we've got situations where operators want to engage with the global OTT merchants, and that's just adding complexity to their lives. And so working with a managed services provider allows the operator to focus on what they do best, engaging with their customers, good local marketing, and it allows the managed services provider to take care of fast onboarding, to bring anti-fraud and bad debt solutions as part of a package. And so it really just sort of enables the operator to focus on growing that experience, that digital services experience for their customers.
I mentioned earlier you also work with merchants as well as carriers. Docomo Digital is one of the largest integrators actually for Google Play. What's been your experience with regards to App Store volumes and related App Store behavior, Jonathan, in the wake of the ongoing pandemic?
So we've seen transaction volumes grow by as much as sort of 35% year on year in recent months as consumers are sheltering in place and accessing more streaming videos and audio content, games, etc., and doing it and paying for it online through carrier billing. And we've seen that not just here at Docomo Digital, but you can see that across the industry. And we believe that that behavior will, in fact, persist after. We think that consumer behavior, this isn't just a temporary spike. We believe that some substantial portion of this will be a persistent change in behavior going forward.
Finally, Jonathan, what needs to change really for direct carrier billing to definitely live up to the potential that's been talked about by analysts for so many years now?
So, combination of things. I think we need to think of carrier billing as part of a broader ecosystem connecting merchants, operators, network operators, and consumers. And when we think about that ecosystem today, it's primarily driven by online goods. In the future, and again, looking to Japan, Korea as examples, we'd like to see an expansion into transportation and ticketing, both for events, as well as physical goods, online purchases, and in-store. So, for example, we've seen in-store purchases using QR codes with a carrier billing as the payment method in Japan. Like to see that happen in other places. In order for that to happen, we need carriers to work together as well as all the integrators in the industry to convince regulators to make that happen. But together, we see a really bright future for carrier billing.
Jonathan, it's been great to get your insights on the carrier billing market. Thank you so much for your time today.
Appreciate it, Justin. Thank you.